Anyone else remember their first old school whooping? Mine's kind of messed me up because it was from my grandma. You don't know, as I've said before, my grandmother's from Mississippi, so this was an old school whooping, a southern whooping. Around this time, I'm 13, so I live with nobody. I'm out and about. But I would occasionally call and check in to my grandmother because my grandmother had the same phone number forever, which is why I've had the same phone number since I was 16. I would call her and check in, see how she's doing, see if she's okay, tell her I love her. But if she tells me she cooked a big meal, I don't care if I was on the moon, I'm coming to grandma's house. Especially if she cooks sauce. If you live deep in the Midwest or you're from the South, you know what sauce is. Nobody made sauce like my grandmother. If I didn't eat pork, I would eat it to eat her sauce. I get there and she made a whole pan for me. I am in love. I don't leave with it, I start eating it right there. And I went into a daze and uttered these words. Dirty, this ish is hidden. But I said the S word and she heard me and she lost it. She came out smacking me in my head, telling me kids are to be seen and not heard and how I'm disrespectful and how she gonna get me right. Now I'm devastated because I caught my grandma and myself off guard here. She could have took it as a compliment that her food was that good. But no, she insisted that I go get a switch. At this time, she living on Kings Highway and Natural Bridge. The trees are too high for me to reach to get her a switch. And I can't believe she's really telling me to go get a switch. But she kept popping me in my head and telling me to stop eating and go get this switch. It's hard to eat when you're getting hit in the back of the head. So now we on this switch mission. I'm on this evil mission to where like if I get this big stick, she's not gonna be able to hold it up to hit me with. But if I get these thin switches, they ain't gonna hurt. I've never went to get a switch before, so I didn't know the logic to this. I come back with a bunch of different sizes and lengths and everything else. I had a real thick one that I figured she wasn't gonna be able to get her hand around. A long one that just looked crazy like a cane. But she went for the 3 thinnest ones. I'm talking these mugs were like her thin. She soaks these joints and then braids them while she's watching soap operas, humming to herself. As I think about it now, this is some demonic stuff here. But she braids these switches and then tells me to go in the room. I'm 13, but okay, whatever. This ain't about to hurt. I'm just about to feed her ego because this is nothing. She tell me put my hands on the bed and pull my pants down. Again, this ain't gonna be nothing. We gonna get this over with and we gonna continue with our lives. I'm gonna get my food and I'm gonna dip. You always gonna be my grandma, I love you. I'm saying all this and she's still like, this is happening. I get in position and this woman hit me with 3 of the fastest swaps I've ever felt in my life. She hit me on the butt, but my whole body felt this. It sent shock waves through my body. And no matter how tough I thought I was, at the very end of that, I felt like, as long as she lived, I never cursed around that woman again.